Welcome everybody back to Boost in Motion, and today I'm doing a muffler delete. Well, kinda sorta. Well guys, I have a AXLEBACK, okay? Sorry for the background noise. You guys are probably like, what AXLEBACK did I go with and why are they gray? First thing, I went with a STILLEN AXLEBACK and I got them for really cheap. So that's the only reason why I'm doing an AXLEBACK. But I also sprayed them down with a heat resistant primer. I really hate how the polish look, so I didn't feel like cleaning it up and repolishing it, so I just gave it some high temp primer paint, and I just made it a flat gray because I really don't like the foam look. But let's just jump into the installation video. One of the things I always say, guys, is work safe. So I put on the wheel ramps. Not a lot of people like wheel ramps. I've used them before, so I kind of trust them. Kind of. But if you don't feel comfortable, always put the car on jack stands and a jack. But in my case, I'm using regular ramps. Next thing, so you can work clean, I use the infinity mats. Yes, the infinity mats. So I can lay on the floor and I won't get too dirty. So let's go to the next part of the video. Alright everyone, inspection. Before you just go start taking off all the bolts, always sum up the job first. So I'm already looking at this nut. I can reuse that nut. The bolt itself looks a little rusty, so I'm gonna spray some PBWD. I'm using a PB blaster. I'm using this one. Been using it before. It's really good at it. So I'm gonna spray that on, let it soak for a little bit. I'll give it about 10 minutes, let that soak. But I'm also looking at, once I unbolt that, what else I have to move around. It seems like one of the hangers are in the little bit of rubber over here. But once I unbolt this, I should be able to just pull this whole muffler forward. I should be able to pull the muffler right forward, and then I can start installing it. But for me to briefly get into it, everyone, this muffler, I don't know the weight of it yet, but the weight of the other STILLEN mufflers are, each side is about 11 pounds each. So if this is a heavy muffler, we're also saving some weight, guys. I know, you want some Honda nonsense. So now that you're going to be spending some time on the end of this car, let me just tell you what tools you're going to need. You can use a regular ratchet. I always recommend this ratchet because it has a flexible side and it has an extension. But also, this is a 14mm bolt, and it's 4 of them. Okay, so you can either use an air tool, electric impact wrench, or just a good old ratchet, put it on there, and turn. The reason why this is bends is because I love this. I love this one. I'm telling you, I had this for like 10 years. But anyways, let me get to removing these. Let me see if I could do it on video for you guys, because some of y'all love when I do things on video. So let me just give a detailed way of me doing it. Alright. I want y'all to know, all these other YouTubers that like to do things quickly, you know, sometimes they're going through all the headaches. So I understand that y'all sometimes want to see it. Sometimes I don't like to show my frustration because I'm cursing and stuff and it's not good for YouTube. But I'll do it for you in video. So put it on and you start turning. And you just break it loose. Do it on the same, sorry for the noise in the background, but do it for the same thing. Same thing. Let me show you guys what I'm doing too, why I love it. See why I love this? Because I get to have that leverage. I'm telling you, man, this is a husky ratchet. I love it. And boom, that's it. Another thing that I use is forgot what it's called. I use these grip tight sockets. The reason why I use them, take a look on the inside. If I can catch on video, it allows you not to strip the bolts or the nuts. Great, I love this product. Well, let's get to the next part. Let me just go remove these bolts. Alright, the next thing you want to do is pull this out, you see? Now, you might see a little black thing on there. Don't be alarmed by that. The old muffler, the new mufflers are going to go over that to create a better seal. That's just the way that Nissan has it set up. But the next thing I'm going to try to do is try to see if I can pull the whole muffler out. I don't have a pry bar on me, so some of you guys are going to be upset with me, but I'm going to just try to pull it out. Hopefully I can get it out this rubber bushing. Well, let's see how that works out. Wasn't even that hard, guys. Just pulled it right out, slid right out. Just be careful not to have your head down there. I don't want you to hit yourself in the head. See how it looks? Alright, next part of the video. Alright, the next thing I'm about to do is use, well, it has some of the older gaskets on it because it's a used muffler. I did a terrible job with the spray paint. Don't get too mad at me, guys, but it's going to be under the car. But anyways, use some high temp RTV sealant also with this gasket just to give a better seal. So that's what I'm going to do. Just going to apply a mount all around here, and then we're going to go, and I'm going to do it on the next muffler, then I'm going to go to the next side, alright? Next part of the video. Alright, now that I put the RTV, I'm going to try to put the hanger on the passenger side in first because it slides right in, and then I'm going to try to put it over this pipe and align it with these 2 bolts. So let me just get to that part of the video. I guess you guys want to see me give it a shot, so I'm going to try it on one side, okay? So let's go ahead. Alright. Hopefully this is the best shot for you guys. People are treats. Alright, slide the one side in. Thank you, STILLEN, for making that part easy. Now you gotta align it. Oh man. Well, don't slide that in first. Put the pipe in first. Put this pipe part in first, please, guys. Alright. Alright, move the camera. Put this inside this side in first. Then you can move around the bush, the rubber bushing. Get to line up first a little bit, then put on, then shimmy. Alright, so I got that side in, and I got this side in. Alright, once you got everything installed, I start threading on all the nuts. And tighten them, please, guys. Tighten them. You don't want them leaking, okay? You don't want the leaks to come from here, but it shouldn't leak too much. But otherwise than that, let me tighten up everything and do one quick startup and make sure everything's working good. All right, that's how it's gonna look. Don't really like how the tips stick out so far. There is a way to adjust them, so I'm gonna see if I can adjust them back in, or I might just leave them. But let's take a look. This video is also for people who want to see how the car sounds like without mufflers and stock cats and everything. There it goes. Alright, this is the first startup of the STILLEN AXLEBACKs on my 3.0 T. This is for the VR30 motor. Everything else is mid-pipe is stock, YPIPE is aftermarket YPIPE, stock cats. So let's see how it sounds. Alright, it does have a deep tone to it. Quiets down. This is a cold start too, guys. It's actually relatively really quiet. Alright guys, this is the best way for me to get how it sounds like from kind of the outside. I am getting a deep tone from it, a little bit. A little hum here. But all in all, yeah. I'll give you my final thoughts. What I care more about is how the cars sound like on the inside. Outside is really not that important. What I care about is not to have so much drone, depending on RPM. So I won't know that until later down the line. But as of right now, it's relatively quiet like stock, especially that my temperature gauge is warming up. All right, so I'm gonna give it a few revs. Let me see how it sounds. It sounds exactly the freaking same, and that's why I tell you guys, stop wasting your money on freaking AXLEBACKs. The car sounds exactly the same. Sounds exactly the same, guys. Stop wasting money on AXLEBACKs. Get a actual CATBACK. I did this video just well, it's a cheap part, and plus I wanted to give you guys some content, but I just want to let you guys know, on the VR30 motor, AXLEBACKs are a waste of time. Alright guys, screw it. I was trying to adjust the tips It's a used AXLEBACK, so the nuts are really rusty. And screw it, I'm gonna leave it in there. I might not keep it in that long. Might end up selling the kit, but for now, I'm gonna tell you the other reason why. The stock kit, well, the stock AXLEBACK or rear muffler section, when I weighed it, and from what I learned, it's actually quite heavy. Okay, it's about 40 pounds, 45 pounds. So that means that I'm saving about 20 pounds on sprung weight. Once again, weight reduction. That's for you Honda guys that are watching. But all in all, do I think y'all guys should really get an AXLEBACK or even a muffler delete? Now, let me be fair. This is a 3.7 AXLEBACK, not a excuse me. This isn't a 3.0 AXLEBACK. But even though it's for the 3.7, they do make an Infinity style one that still has that muffler chambers and whatever the case might be to quiet the exhaust. And even if you delete that muffler section, you're just having your complete muffler delete. The car's still gonna sound like crap. It's gonna sound, guys, I'm sorry, it's gonna sound like a Honda. It's gonna be like, it's gonna sound like a 4-cylinder, okay? It's not gonna be loud. It's not gonna sound like a GTR, okay? So my recommendation is stop buying AXLEBACKs. Buy actual CATBACK, okay? Or do a custom CATBACK, whatever you guys want to do. If you want to just buy a YPIPE and then add 3-inch section from the YPIPE back with your own deletes, it'll be cheaper in the long run. I'm telling you guys, just buy the YPIPE and the rest just have somebody put crushed bent pipe to the back. But I mean, for the guys who like quality, definitely get a CATBACK, a decent sound one. Look on YouTube for other sound clips. But all in all, I'm not endorsing STILLEN. It's just a simple install, my own muffler delete on my car. But otherwise, guys, if you appreciate this video, this is also a DIY video on how to install AXLEBACKs on the Q50 and Q60 model too. So if you like these videos, send a like. If you want me to try other videos, send a dislike. I understand. But I do have other videos talking about other things and getting into other things. I do appreciate y'all. So if you can, please subscribe and hit the little bell button. I appreciate y'all so much. You guys have a great, amazing day. And cars like this that are for ordinary people like me and you, you have a great, amazing day. Thank you so much.